We have Sue Asui Froppy. She played a role in going to the MHA Sports Festival, UA Sports Festival. She's a part of Class 1A, you know. Now, I forget what she did because she didn't place that, you know, she didn't do as well as other students in the class in the sports festival. But we know what her abilities are, right? She has the powers of a frog. That's what she calls herself, Froppy. And she says ribbit. Now, she did later in this season, she did go on she did like a job, shadowing. She went on and did some trying to get an internship, but she was following pro heroes on their job, so she could get a sense of what she would get into as a hero if she wanted to do that later on in life. It was a job shadowing job. You know, little things she had to do so she could graduate. Now she did this, and she was working with the sea lion guy. They were after some um, pirates or some crooks who had stole some shit, I think, or they had some people or something like that. I don't remember, but she was there and she helped them out. They were surprised at how well she did. They only wanted her to do so much, but she ended up doing a little more than she was supposed to. And they were like, "Froppy saved the day," and she was like, "Yup," and she's like, "Ribbit," you know. So that's the only thing she did in season 2 that was worth any time, right? She helped some pro heroes do that. Because during the sports festival, she wasn't doing anything too much. Boys, let's not gas her up too much. Girls, let's not do that. So how powerful was she, though? Her strength is 76%. 78 for her speed, 79 for durability, or 74 for durability, um, 74 for endurance, 78 for intelligence, and a 74 for or 79 for experience, 78 for intelligence, 78 for her close skills, and 78 for her range skills, 78 for recovery, and an 80 for her hacks. Overall power score is a 77.3 for Froppy Season 2. Be cool, call in the corner and let me know what you think about her in the comments.